Dear students, in the previous class we have discussed about the various types of equations of straight lines, and before that we had discussed about the slopes of line and the formula for finding slopes of a line. So up till now we have discussed about the various types of equations of straight lines and slopes of a line. So after that, today I am going to discuss with you a few fundamental examples related to straight lines. Let's consider an example. This example number 13. P and Q and R is 3 points. These are vertices of a triangle PQR. So we need to write the equation of the median of the triangle. So this is PQR triangle, and the vertices are these as given in the question. So this is the median from the point R to this PQ side. So this is the median, and median, you know, when a line is drawn from a vertex of a triangle to intersect its opposite side exactly at the midpoint, or the line drawn from a vertex of a triangle to the midpoint of the opposite side, that's called median. So M is the midpoint of PQ. So RM, this is the median of triangle, median of angle R through R angle. So through R is, this is the median. So other medians also exist. Through P is this one, and through Q it will be like this. So in the question it is given through R. So through R means this particular median is said about here. So first of all, we need to find this equation. So this line through R and M. So how we proceed to find the equation of this line is, as you know, the various types of equations of straight lines, based on the information sufficient, we need to use the type of the equation. Here for Rm, we have one information directly, that the line passes to the point -2, 1. That means 1 point already on the line. So if one point is already on the line, if another point we can find on the line, or the information is sufficient to have another point on the line, then we can find the equation using 2-point form. And if slope of the line is given in the question somehow directly or indirectly, then also it is possible to find the equation of the straight line using point slope form. Here in this context, no scope is given to know the slope of the line, but another information is given that this line intersects exactly at the midpoint of PQ. So that means the line passes through M. So the coordinates of M we can find using midpoint formula. P is given, Q is given, we can find the coordinates of M using midpoint formula. So according to the midpoint formula, what? X coordinate plus X coordinate divided by 2, the X coordinate of the midpoint, Y coordinate plus Y coordinate divided by 2, the Y coordinate of the midpoint. That's the formula for finding midpoint. So as per this, using these 2 points P and Q, so coordinates of M using this formula, we are getting this X coordinate plus X coordinate by 2, this is the X coordinate of M, Y coordinate plus Y coordinate by 2, this is the y coordinate of the midpoint, that is 5 1. So we have the coordinates of the point M, that is 5 1. So thus we have 2 points on the line, or the line passes these 2 points. So since we have 2 points in hand, so we can use directly 2-point form of the equation of the straight line. So according to the 2-point form, we can use in this way: y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, x minus x1. So this is the 2-point form. So just these 2 points we can put here in the standard form, and finally we get this. And after simplification, we get twice x minus 7y is equal to 3. So this is the required equation of the median. Next, let's discuss another example. So example number 14. A line passes through the point minus 1, 2 and cuts off negative intercept minus a on x-axis and positive intercept b on the y-axis, such that a is to b is equal to 2 is to 1. Find the slope of the equation of the line. So in this context, if you see, the line is passes to minus 1, 2, but cuts off negative intercept on x-axis and positive intercept on y-axis. So we can sketch in this way. So since x is negative intercept, so the line will cut x-axis towards left of origin. So that's why this is x-intercept. This is x-intercept. So since x-intercept is given to be negative, so we consider the point where the line cuts off x-axis towards negative, and y-intercept positive, that is above the origin. So above the origin. So we can consider in this sketch the line to be required approximately along this way. So this is x-intercept, which is negative, and this is y-intercept, which is positive. So another information given, ratio of their intercepts given, a is to b is 2 is to 1. A is to b 2 is to 1. That means x-intercept is to y-intercept is 2 is to 1. If the ratio of x and y intercepts 2 is to 1, so we can assume that OA, that is x-intercept OA, x-intercept 2 times of A, and OB, the y-intercept A, y-intercept A. You can consider x also, no problem, or k or any other parameter you can use here. So this is x-intercept 2 times, y-intercept single time, as this ratio is given. So if x-intercept twice a, y-intercept a, which is assumed, then coordinates, if we consider, the coordinates of this point will be x coordinate comma y coordinate. So the point lies on x-axis, so its y coordinate will be 0 and x coordinate will be this one, means twice a towards left, so that's why it is minus twice a comma 0, the coordinates of this point. Similarly, the coordinates of the point B will be x coordinate is 0 because the line cuts y-axis. So in this point, at this point, x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate is a. So the coordinates of this point are 0 a. So this is 0 a, the coordinates of B. So thus we have 2 points on the line whose coordinates are minus twice a 0 and 0 a. You know, when we have 2 points on a line, or the line passes through 2 points, then we can find the equation of the straight line using 2-point form. So already we have 2 points in terms of A, so we can proceed to find the equation of the straight line through 2-point form. And you know the 2-point form as used in the earlier example, y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 whole into x minus x1. So in this 2-point form, just put these points, and after simplification we get minus x plus twice y is equal to twice a. So this is the equation of the line, actually, this one. But this a which is assumed, so we can find the value of a, for which we need another information, and which is given in the question, that the line passes through the point minus 1. This point is not used. So since this line passes through this point minus 1, 2, so this point will satisfy this equation. That means x and y, if we replace by these coordinates minus 1 and minus 2, then it will satisfy. The point lies on a line, or the line passes through the point, same meaning. So mathematically, that means it is allowed to replace x and y by the coordinates of the point. That means x can be replaced by the x coordinate, y can be replaced by the y coordinate. So if we put these values x and y here, we get the value of a. And the value of a in this way we get 5 by 2. So this value we put in the equation. Minus x plus twice y is equal to 2 into 5 by 2. The value of a is put here, and after simplification we have y is equal to x by 2 plus 5 by 2. So this is the required equation of the line AB, and slope of the line we can say directly from this, because it is y is equal to something x plus something, that is slope intercept form, and here it is y is equal to half into x. We can regard this equation as y is equal to half into x plus 5 by 2, and that is exactly of the form slope intercept y equal to mx plus c. So it is now in y equal to mx plus c form. So that's why we can say directly from here slope of the line is half. So half into x, that is mx. So m is half, that means slope of the equation is half. So dear students, next we take another example, example number 15. The equations of the lines PQ and PR are thrice x minus 4y is equal to minus 1 and x plus y is equal to 2 respectively. Find the equation of the line PM if the coordinates of M are minus 2, 5. So in this context, if you see two straight lines given, PQ and PR, their equations are also given, two straight lines given. Find the equation of line PM. PM is another line, but coordinates of the point M is given here. So we have to find the equation of the line PM, and before that we have to sketch first the context for clarifying the context. If you see, PQ is equation is given, and equation for PR is given, and M is also a point given, minus 2, 5 in the question. PM is the line this. We can consider the PM, the line to be required like this. So M is given. Here equation of this line, that means PM, to determine, if we observe that one point on the line is given, this M, and the coordinates of M are minus 2, 5. So 1 point already on the line is given. Now if we find somehow the coordinates of the point P, then you can find the equation of this straight line using 2-point form. And if we have slope, then also no problem, point slope form we can go for, but there is no scope to know the slope of this line. So coordinates to the point P we can find this equation and this equation given. So if we algebraically solve these two equations, this equation PR and PQ, if we solve algebraically, we have the solution x equal to something, y equal to something. That solution is definitely for the point of intersection, their intersection, that is P. So solving algebraically these two equations, we can have the coordinates of the point P, and after that equation of PM we can find using 2-point form. If we solve algebraically these two equations of the lines are this. It is just simple elimination method, or any other method you can use to find the value of x and y here. Simple algebraic solution. And solving these two equations, we have got here x equal to 1 and y is equal to 1. So x equal to 1 and y equal to 1. So the point of the intersection is, that is P, coordinates of P are 1 and 1. So solving these two equations, we have got this point, coordinates of the point P, it's 1 and 1. Now P is known and M is known. The equation of PM we can find using 2-point form. And you know the 2-point form, it is y minus y1 equal to y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1 whole into x minus x1. This is the standard 2-point form to find the equation of straight line. So just in this form we put the points directly here, and simplifying we can have the equation, that is 4x plus 3y is equal to 7.